Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Nigerian's Attorney General Malami moves to exonerate self from illegal payment of millions of dollars to Paris club consultants without Buhari's knowledge. Nigerian's Attorney General Malami moves to exonerate self from illegal payment of millions of dollars to Paris club consultants without Buhari's knowledge. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. A top source in the presidency said the latest letter by Malami was a move to cover his illegal dues. The Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, has made moves to exonerate himself from the illegal payment of millions of dollars to some consultant without the consent of President Muhammadu Buhari. The payment was part of the $418 million in Paris Club refund-related judgment debt. President Buhari on August 3, 2022, during a Federal Executive Council meeting, directed the Minister of Finance, Zainab Ahmed, to suspend plans to begin the deduction of the $418 million allegedly owed to the contractors from the Federation account. However, documents seen by Sahara reporters showed that millions of dollars were released from the Federation account on June 28, 2022 and July 7, 2022 to some of the consultants. Minister of Finance Zainab Ahmed and the AGF Attorney General of the Federation, Malami, and others actually began paying these men since last year using heavily discounted promissory notes, a source had said. Sahara reporters had reported how Malami asked the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, to release $418 million to Liners International Limited, a company belonging to Prince Ned Nwoko, a former House of Representatives member, and other consultants over the Paris Club refund. The Attorney General, in a letter to Emefiele, claimed ignorance of various court cases on the payment of the fund and asked the CBN to release the money. According to him, Nigeria shouldn't be seen in dishonoring financial instruments issued in our full faith. In view of the foregoing, you are kindly invited to note as follows that I align with the position expressed by both the MO and CBN in their respective letters under the reference to the pertinent need for the federal government of Nigeria to honor the promissory notes in view of the need to sustain Nigerians' rating and protect our capacity image in the global financial cycle, Malami said in the letter addressed to the CBN and dated May 17. That in line with Para D of the CBN letter. There are no legal impediments against honoring the PN or permitting their rediscounting as may be requested by the beneficiaries. This is important in order to safeguard the general assets of federal government of Nigeria from attachment or any other adverse action that may be triggered by the beneficiaries of the PN. That, in view of the foregoing, any of the beneficiaries who is favorably disposed to be settled through Naira equivalent of the promissory note should be obliged. However, in another letter dated October 14, 2022, and addressed to the Finance Minister, Malami claimed ignorance of the payment he earlier authorized. Your decision or steps taken by you with respect to my letter dated 11th May 2022. The status of all promissory notes issued with respect to categories A to C and state whether any or part of the note have been dematerialized, the Chief Law Officer said. If dematerialized, kindly provide details of such transactions and sources from which they were funded. Whether any deductions have been made so far from the state reallocations to the state and local government. Speaking to Sahara reporters, a top source in the presidency said the latest letter by Malami was removed to cover his illegal dues. He said the Attorney General is trying to cover his own track. He backdated those documents. He made sure those guys were paid and he collected his own share. What he is doing now is to cover his own tracks. Maybe a new government will come and he will present this letter that he didn't authorize anybody to pay any money. The Attorney General is clever. He sent this letter to the Minister of Finance and he copied the CBN Governor and also copied the Director General of DMO, Debt Management Office. Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for